Hey, what's going on? My name is Tony Pollock. I'm a full-time trader, and I want to share with you a few key things that have given me success in trading when everyone else has tried to learn has failed. You have to understand the basics. You have to understand the skills of learning how to trade, right? You need to understand strategies and how to press buttons, how to read candles. All of those are incredibly important, but they're not going to give you results that you're after in trading. And this is what frustrates so many people, because they learn everything, they pay money for courses and strategies, they get a good set of skills, but they're not getting any consistent returns. And that's because your P&L, your results, are directly related to your emotional control. If you have all the skills that you need to trade successfully and you're not getting those results, check your emotions, check your mindset, check your emotional state when you're in trading. That is what's going to separate you from everyone else. That's what separated me in making money when everyone else started to fall off the map and not get those consistent returns. I took the time to dive deep into my root causes of my emotions and why they were there. A lot of other people, they always try to just overcome those emotions through sheer willpower. That's not going to work, because at some point you're going to have an off day. At some point you're going to have a hard time. And whenever you have those off days and you don't recognize it, and you're a little bit weak and you're not in control, everything falls apart and you have huge blow up days. And so the key to success is not to overcome your emotions and just push them under the bed. The key to success is to understand why you're having those emotions in the first place. What is your definition of money? Odds are you care way too much about money, that it's such a hard thing to let go. And so your brain tries to protect you from ever losing on a trade because you cannot afford to lose that money. Overcome these emotions and you're going to start seeing consistent results in your trading, whatever those emotions are. I mean, if you're moving your stop too soon, if you are not letting winners run, if whatever, it's because of your emotions. Overcome those and you'll start seeing a lot more consistent results in your trading. And the best thing that you can do to start with that is to write out your worst case scenario and to face it. Face your worst case scenario. A big part of the emotions are all cleaned on. You do not want something to happen. Like, avoid this over here at all costs. I do not want that to happen. All that's doing is causing more and more emotions, and you'll realize that your brain is actually telling you lies. Your thoughts are not actually true. When I first started trading, I thought that if I failed right here at trading, I would never trade ever again. This was my one shot to trade full time. And it took me a little bit to realize that's not true at all. I could fail here, go get a job again, make up some money, save up some money, come back and try this again. Like, it's not my one and only shot. And so I had all this pressure on myself to make money and be successful when that wasn't even true. And getting rid of that just completely took this weight off of my shoulders and said, you know what? I can just, if I fail, I'll learn, I'll make some more money, I'll come back and I'll try it again. It's not my one and only shot to make this work. That's just one example of how your brain can lie to you. So I challenge you to really think about the root causes, and starts with, what is your worst case scenario? What is the one thing that you do not want to have happen? Do you not want your family to look down on you? Do you not want to have that conversation with your spouse about how you lost money? Do you not want to be seen as a failure? Whatever it is, face that scenario and find the truth around it, because the truth is, it's really not that bad. You know what? If people see you as a failure, so did every other successful person that ever existed. Failure is a part of the success journey, right? It's not something to be avoided. It's how you learn. It's how you grow. And you're never going to get to where you want to be until you learn how to fail. So I hope these few tips that I shared with you just now are going to help you on this journey, to help you realize, look, stop focusing on learning another strategy and all this stuff. They're important. But until you start getting the stumbling blocks out of the way, until you can start figuring out what's actually tripping you up, it won't matter. So if you're wanting to overcome those emotions, come check us out over at reallifetrading.com. We have tons of courses to help you overcome, recognize those stumbling blocks, and finally start seeing the results in trading that you are after.